guys. Hi guys. Okay, so today I decided I'm gonna go ahead and start my life coaching videos. I tried to get a little more decent for you guys because I know I'm on here looking a hot mess sometimes. So anyway, I'm trying to get a little more decent now. Okay, hey guys. So I decided to go ahead and start my life coaching. I am starting my dinner for my kids before they get home from school. Today I kind of want to talk about directions in life, like which directions, how do you know which direction to go when you started something and it didn't work out for you. Okay, hi guys. So I want to talk about directions, like which direction do you go in life? How do you know? Okay, hi guys. So how are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed day. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start my life coaching. I found out that YouTube is going to make it where if you cannot have like content with kids and things like that, if you want to make money. Okay, mind you, I'm not making money right now on YouTube. I only have 18 subscribers, but you know, eventually, it might take a couple years. I'm fine with that. That I would like to. You get what I'm saying? I don't care to be like some people do it just to be famous. I don't really know. I don't know if I'm going to be to what I'm doing it for. I just know that it will help me get out of being shy when it comes to my my life coaching, and that's really what I want. I don't want to be shy anymore when it comes to my life coaching. I don't want to think just because I've been through all types of craziness and still going through craziness that I can't do it. You get what I'm saying? And this is the way to help me with that, to help me get out of being scared, to help me get out of being shy, to help me push forward with it. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Mind you guys that my life group on Life Church online has been approved. It's a group for moms. Like if you want to reach out and talk to other moms about, you know, just for prayer or just have someone to be there for you or to talk to, then you are welcome to go ahead and go. Sorry, my eyes. You are welcome to go ahead and go on Life Church. Go to and look for life groups and then go into their mother section. And you can join. And that way, it's more than just me. I will be on there. It will be from all over different locations, from everywhere. So you are welcome to that. That's one step that I'm moving forward when it comes to life coaching, serving in a church. That's very important to serve. I believe it is. Also, another way that I think that. So anyway, so yes, I decided that I was going to go ahead. So I decided I was going to go ahead and start, you know, doing my little videos on for life coaching. The first topic that I want to talk about is when you feel stuck on which direction to go, when you're you know, like in the workforce or just in life, or when it comes to like businesses, when it comes to school. Like, how do you ladies handle that? How do you handle knowing what you want, but knowing that it might not be what you want at that moment, or it might not be best for what you need at that moment? Like me, I'm ready to like hit hard at working. Just go full speed at going to go find a job and stuff like that. Like, I'm ready to hit hard at it. But I know that with all the crazy and things like that going on around me, that it's probably not the best idea at the moment, you know? And it's kind of hard also because I have certain dilemmas where I can't. However, I know it's what I want. It's what I prefer. You get what I'm saying? It's really what my goal is to be at, you know. My goal is to be back in the workforce, back in like doing awesome in school, for my kids to continue to be the happy, sweet little beautiful babies they are, to continue to, you know, better myself, get better mentally, physically, all of the above. I'm still on my keto. I am still very much a thick woman. Okay, I'm not going to say girl because I'm a grown-ass woman. So I'm still very much a thick woman, which is fine because that's what I want. I like being thick. I don't want to be skinny. It's not for all of us, no. However, I do, want to be a healthier thick. So I still am on my keto journey. I'm still in school. I'm still promoting my businesses. I'm still promoting my businesses or whatever. So that's one of the things. How do you when it's time for you to connect, when it's time for you to switch over, to something different? Like me, I used to be a CNA, and I was a CNA for years, like almost 18, 19 years, okay? Well, I had hurt myself, and I decided that, I was going to continue to go, but I know that I can't. My body just literally would not allow me to. I was taking care of a woman who was a disabled lawyer, and it was just physically hard. And that's when I decided that, I'm going to have to give this up. This is just not something I can physically do anymore. I did it too long, and it's worn and tear on my body to the point where I am switching completely over to the clerical side of the medical field. I used to want to be a nurse. I don't want to be a nurse. I want to go completely. I want to go completely left to the medical field. I'm going to clerical work. Okay, I want to be sitting in an office, and that's the plan for me. Okay. However, how did I get there? I got there by realizing, I'm in my middle age. I'm hitting middle age. 40 you become middle age, and I will be 37 next month. So when 40 hits or whatever, I don't want to be completely broken. I'm a 37. I will be a 37-year-old with young babies. I would like to be able to still go and run and chase and play with my babies without my body being broken. You get what I'm saying? I don't want any surgeries on my body. I worked for orthopedic before, and surgery scare me. My dog is pulling my covers. Surgery really, really scares me. So that's not what I want for me. So will you please stop? Nico. Yeah, so can you see me? Because, the light's bright. It's when you go outside. Nico, stop. So anyway, stop. Now, he's a puppy, guys. So, so surgery, scares me. I was supposed to have surgery on my left side, my neck, my lower back, and my shoulder. When I got into an accident, I didn't do it because it just... Just because working in an orthopedic hospital and seeing all the people coming back from all the infections and all of that, I'm terrified. Okay, so I did not do it. And then seeing all the pain, no. I opt out of it, and I'm kind of glad I am, even though, in some way I'm kind of like, dang it, maybe I should have added, probably would have been better. It probably would have been better for me because I automatically get this little right here whenever I do too much. Okay, so maybe it would have been better for me. Anywho, so that's one thing that I like to talk about in my first real video as a life coach. I'm also thinking about changing my name. As I said before, I found out that YouTube has got a whole bunch of new rules, and you will not be able to... like if you have kids or catering to kids, you won't be able to really make you can't do certain ads. Why does this look like that? Okay, readjust. Come on. Looks kind of blurry. Anyway, you can't do certain ads, and if you can't do certain ads, you can't make money. So I'm also like, I don't think that is something that, this is to help me build confidence and become a life coach. This is to help me see, a different way into doing life coach. But I also, if I can make funds doing this, then that's awesome. So, like I said, I know it won't be right here. It probably will take a while because I know most people that do make money, they've been doing this for a long time. But my kids also have their own page, and they have a lot of stuff coming up that they're gonna start doing on their thing. They have like slime. We're gonna play like some little. We used to play board games like all the time, and for somehow all my daughter's pieces to her board games, my son's pieces, all their pieces to their games and stuff, I can't find them anymore. I don't know where they're at. But every Friday we used to have movie night and play board games. Okay, we did this all the time. But here lately, they're always outside playing, and I like that for them. So I'm okay with it, because this summer they were in the house a lot. So I'm okay with that. But I also know, because I asked them that they want to take down their YouTube page. Because I asked them, hey, do you guys want to take down your YouTube page? Do you want to take the, because they have an Instagram page too. I was keeping up with it. I'll post pictures if my daughter tell me to, but I don't really want to. I feel like, if you want it, you need to keep up with it, because on it, she really only follows like her the people that she follows on YouTube. My kids are YouTube kids. They don't really watch TV. Everything they do is YouTube. So she follows, like, it's more my daughter. It's not really my son's. He doesn't care about stuff like that. He's a video game all day video game. I mean, even when he goes to play his friends, they take the phones and they're on Roblox. Okay, if they're not on Roblox, then they're on the PlayStation. This is all freaking day with them. So yeah. But my daughter, she is really into YouTube, TikTok, and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, so can you see me? It keeps readjusting. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, so they will be doing their own stuff. They do have their own page. All their stuff will go to their page and not on my page. And on my page, we will focus more on my life coaching, since it says you have to change it. I'm also wondering, should I change my name? I kind of want to do like a sip and wine, So I'm kind of thinking about Gossip Girl with wine and gossip, or something like that, or daytime wine, or I don't know, something weird like that, something with a little jazz to it or whatever. I'm just not sure what, but I do think that I will be doing a little wine glass with it, in my sipping tea. I just have to find a little area in my house, fix it up a little bit, and start, sitting in front of there and do my little wine and do my little talking. I have been studying YouTube pages, guys, and I see now that a lot of people are, that's how they do theirs. And, I'm studying it more. So, yeah. Also, I want to talk about, like, when you guys make new friends, what you need to do is pray and cover yourself, okay? Tell God to cover you with all the positive vibes and to bring the right people into your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, not to bash or belittle anyone, but to tell God, like, look, God, I just want peace. And that's the type of things I want around me. I want peaceful, positive. I don't want someone to only deal with me because of drama. That's not what I want for myself. You have to do that. You get what I'm saying? You have to also tell that person that, look, I don't want that type of environment. I don't want to be brought into anything dumb. I want peace. I want happiness, and I wish the same for you, and if that's what you want, then I want that around me, and I would love to have that around. But if it's something other, then no. And every time you speak to a person, it's negative. And every time you speak to a person, it's negative, and the same dumb shit is brought up. You need to run, okay? You need to get far. Don't deal with it. Don't bring it around you. Let it see what happens. Talk to the person. Say certain things to the person, and then see if those certain things are brought back to you. You get what I'm saying? Me, I know this is kind of messy, but I will say some crazy shit, and then I'll wait and see, if they bring it back to me. Most of the time, I make it about a personal person that's close to me. And I don't care to say their name, but most of the time, I'll make it about that person. Do you get what I'm saying? And then I will wait and see if these people bring that back to me or not. Like, other than that, I don't want to deal with it. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. Especially if their child has already told you that they are saying negative things, whether they admit to it or not. My kids heard it. You get what I'm saying? And it was said. So you have to be aware of that. And then you have to also be aware of people wanting to use your kids as a form of a way to hurt you. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, if this doesn't happen, then my daughter can't, or my son can't play with your children. You have to understand that that's fine. That you have to think about that and sit and be like, that's fine, because if you're this type of person and you're willing to put your kids in that type of situation, I don't want you even around my kids. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to think like that. You have to think about those type of people. You get what I'm saying? Like, people will lie on your name. They will come for you. They will come for your kids. And I am no longer about anyone hurting my fucking kids or hurting me or putting shit on my name. I am over it. Period. Nothing like saying negative things about me, trying to put it out in the atmosphere does not hurt me anymore. The first thing I'm going to do to you is I'm going to sue you. I'm not even going to fight like I'm from the hood. And I am. But I'm not even going to fight like I'm from the hood. I'm going to fight like I got money. And I'm going to sue you. Saying anything about my kids, period. Saying anything about me, period. Saying anything about in this home, period. I am just going to sue. That is that. Nothing else. Okay? Nothing else. I am just going to sue. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with anyone. I am not going to personally attack anyone. None of that. Okay? I am not. I don't want to have nothing negative around me. I am trying to manifest positivity. I am trying to manifest good environments. I am trying to manifest blessings. And to manifest blessings, good environments, and all that, you got to think positive. You got to surround yourself with positive. That doesn't mean that something negative is not going to be through at you, because something negative will be through at you. That is going to be a daily routine. Every day you're going to wake up, the devil's going to come and say, here, take that. Here, take that. For 5 years, I was stuck in a very negative place. I was stuck in a horrible, horrible place, okay? And I'm slowly getting myself out of that place right now. You know, I'm getting myself out of that place by myself, like with no friends, no family, but my kids. And what makes anyone think that I need people just because I'm alone doesn't mean I'm going to let someone negative come in my life. Okay? And I don't want to hear you did this or you did that or you're this type of mom or you're this type of mom, because if any of that was true, honey, I'd be in jail. No waiting, no nothing. They've been picked my ass up. Okay? So I don't want to hear nothing negative. I don't care what you say that's negative. You get what I'm saying? I don't want none of that. Don't come tell me someone said this about me or my children, because if they don't knock on my door and they don't state it, then they're scared. And that's important to know. What's important to know is that they're not coming to you, knocking on your door, not meaning like they're in a group and you're walking and they're saying stupid stuff about you. That's scary. No. You got to know the difference between having to prove yourself and knowing if someone's scary. Okay? That's scary. Not when a group of women get online and try to belittle you. That's scary. Know the difference of not having to prove yourself. Okay? That's not talking about you. That's them being weak and being jealous. And you have to be strong enough to be like, this is online. No one came and knocked on my door and said this to me. No one came and did anything to me. Okay? I don't care what you say about my child online, because I know if I knocked on your door or if I was in your face and said run the fuck up, you're not going to. So why try to prove it to you? why even take it there? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. No. You got to learn to war different. And this comes from listening to another life coach. You have to learn to war different. If you keep warring the way that they want you to, angry, aggressive, you know, you're never going to win. You're always going to be stuck. You're always going to have that bad karma to keep swooping around and swooping around and swooping around. You got to learn to open that Bible and read that Bible. War. Okay? You got to learn to wake up, pray. War. You got to learn to put yourself in situations where you have people that are prayer warriors, that pray over you, that pray over your family, that help you manifest what you want. And what you want in life is you want good people. You want to be surrounded with positive and influencers, you know, not like, I'm not saying like social media influencers, but I mean like someone who might not even have a social media, that might be the most godliest person ever, you know what I'm saying, that's doing well in life or whatever. That's what you want to say. And well does not mean financially. Well means happy. Well means happy without a dollar, okay? That's what I mean by well. Those are the type of people that I want in my life, okay? Those are the type of people I want around me. I don't want someone around me just to tell me, oh, they was talking about our daughters. No, honey. Nobody's talking about my daughter, because they're not going to knock on my door and say it to me. So I'm not worried about it. And my daughter knows to defend herself. So long as you don't touch my kids, you're good, okay? Because if you say something about mine, I'm going to say something back to you about yours. But I know better, and I know how to war now. And I know how to war where it does not put me or my children in a bad situation. Okay? So, yes, I am so excited about my journey and the way I've been feeling about myself, the way I've been feeling about wanting this life coaching, the way I've been feeling about doing these videos, my mindset. Like, being able to sit here and tell you guys that I'm okay with sitting here by myself if I don't have to deal with drama. And this is probably not the right place to put it. I probably, you know, because I've already said this to this person and I feel bad for this person and all this other stuff. And I do want to be cool with this person, but I don't want any negative around me. And if that's what it consists of, I don't want it. If it consists of someone saying something negative about my child, I don't want it around me. If it consists of constantly hearing something negative, I don't care what people post online about me and my kids. Because if I'm going to do this and I'm going to continue to do this, it's going to be so many bad comments. And I have to learn to understand that that is not something personal. That is something inside those people. And that's right there. That right there is that's the first step of manifesting what I want in life, you know? That's the first step of knowing that I am getting to a different place in life. And it feels good, guys. It feels really good. Really good. So I am going to start doing my my YouTube videos. I am going to start talking about my life coaching and all of that. So if you guys are excited about this as I am, and you guys would like to support me, I would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Right now we have 18 subscribers. That is all. Just freaking 18. My kids only have 5. So we don't have a lot of subscribers. We don't have a lot of support. But that does not mean that we're going to stop. That just means that we're going to keep going. And we got to work harder. And we got to get better at our content. We got to get better at the everything we do. Okay? So I am slowly getting better when it comes to my intros. I am slowly getting better when it comes to my videos. And I am slowly getting better when it comes to posting my thumbnails. If you guys have any comments on how to do it even better, please leave the comments below. Today's video was about manifesting something different, okay? Manifesting what you want and what you don't want, whether it be in employment or whether it be in friendships, okay? You have to sit and think, is this what I want? No. Is this what I like? No. Do I want to drag myself back that way? No. You have to think like that. If it feels familiar, if it feels like, oh, this is a circle, a pattern, and this feels familiar, this looks like something that's already happened. Do you get what I'm saying? If this has already been there, if you already feel it, you already know that something is up, and you feel it in the air, and you feel like, you know what, I don't want to even do this. I'm okay with just being here, sitting here, manifesting what I need in my home without a friendship at the moment, or without anything, unless people can show me that they have a positive side. Then you just stay to yourself, okay? That's it. You just stay to yourself. So I really don't care about whether they want to play with my daughter or want to play with my kids or not. Like, if you decide that you don't want to play with them, that's fine. They will find. My daughter has friends at school. My daughter's an awesome person. My son's an awesome person. They're the cutest little human beings. Like, their personalities, their souls is like amazing. So I'm not worried about that. And if someone tries to make you feel like you have to be cool with them, or your daughter won't have any, your kids won't have, you don't want them in your life. That right there is a strike. And you get that's a strike for me. So I've been sitting here thinking about it all day. Like, if I message a person and I want to talk to them about like something positive, like school, or something like how do I put it? Something positive like school, or something just positive like taking trips, planning trips, saving money, and they tell me something, and every time I say something like that, they still want to talk about the negative. They don't want to talk about it, and they're waiting for you to say something crazy about somebody or something negative about somebody. I do this the first time I meet everyone. And if they run back and say something negative about me, or if they run back and say, like, tell someone, if I say something to them and they run back and tell something I said, I don't want nothing to do with them. And sometimes you have to do that. I have to do that because of my experience. I have to run back and be like, hey, woo, 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 and act like I'm mad. I have to. And act like I'm mad, like ooh, 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 and then I'll be all giggly and laughy and happy, okay? But I need to do it just to see how they respond. And if they respond really negative, or they try to come to your house in something that you have on, you get what I'm saying? Something close to what you're already wearing, like something's up. Something is up. Something is up. Stay away from them. Don't deal with them. Like, I'm sorry, like, I know that they're saying stuff like, well, your daughter's not gonna have no one to play with, and this and that. Yes, she will. Because there's a lot of women out here that are not that pathetic. There's a lot of women out here that don't even act like that. Don't get involved in no dumb, pathetic shit like that. And those are the type of people that can send their kids to play with my kids. I'm not dragging myself back into nothing negative. I am manifesting positive, and I feel amazing about it, guys. I feel so amazing, and I've been thinking on this all day, and I just feel good to the point where I even got dressed up. I even got, like, you know what? I'm gonna do my videos. I'm gonna make sure I'm cute, and all of that. Okay, I am a 36-year-old woman. I am almost middle age. I don't want to deal with no one that's mentally a child or that is trying to pull me into drama, and I know that that's what's happening, period. Okay, I don't want to be around someone that's telling me something, that kid has told me something negative, and they're playing like they don't know what the fuck's going on, and they're not owning up to it, because that right there tells you firsthand that this person is not a good person, and this person is up to some bullshit. So you just stay away from that kind of stuff. I'm staying away from that, and I don't want to hear, and just I don't want it, and that's what I mean by how do you pick your friends? Like, how do you guys pick your friends? How do you manifest where you're going business wise? And those are the things that I will be talking about when it comes to being a life coach. You pick your friends by if it reminds you of something that you've already been through, run from it. Okay, run from it. You don't gotta explain yourself. You check it, you see it, and then don't explain yourself no more. You just let it go. Completely cut it off. No more answering, no more talking, no more nothing. You just cut it off. Period. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get off here, finish what I got to do for my kids, and I probably will record my kids coming in the house and saying, like, hi or something like that. But other than that, guys, I hope that you guys subscribe. I hope that you guys like my content. I hope that you guys help me get better at what I'm doing, because I'm not going to stop trying to be a life coach. I don't care if I have 18 subscribers for a whole freaking year. I'm not going to stop, okay? I am tired of stopping something that I want, and I keep stopping this, and I keep coming back to it. So obviously, it's something that I want. So anyway, guys, I will no longer stop. I am going to keep going and keep going and keep going. So I hope everyone has a beautiful, blessed day. I hope everyone shares, subscribes, and comment on my messages. I'm not going to disable my comments. And I hope you like what I spoke on today. If you want to answer me down below. How do you deal with wanting to switch careers, go to something else? How do you deal with choosing friends and picking environments and the guilt that you feel if you choose not to be someone's friend? How do you deal with that? Also, how do you deal with what's your way of manifesting positivity? What's your way of manifesting something different, And if you feel like something is deja vu, how do you avoid that deja vu? And do you feel you need to prove things to people? Or do you feel content with who you are? Those are the questions. Those are the